First, as we said, we will have two revenue streams for our e-commerce business. One is going to be product sales revenue from selling products on our platform, and shipping revenue. Now, let's start with product sales revenue. Our product sales revenue will be calculated as the total number of net orders that we are able to generate multiplied by the average order value, or the value per order. Now, in order to calculate the net orders for the net order sales for our sales that we're going to have, we're going to calculate that as the total gross orders, the total orders that we're going to have, reduced by the number of returned orders. In any e-commerce business, it's inevitable that some of the orders that you have, people will return them back to you. And depending on the business itself, the return rates could be up to 25% of the gross orders. So let's start with defining the gross orders for our business. The gross orders will be calculated as the number of total customers that we have in our business, multiplied by the percent of active customers, that percentage of total customers that actually buy on a regular basis from us, and multiplied by the number of orders per active customer, or the number of average orders per active customer. Now, in order to come to the number of customers, this will be calculated as for every period within our forecast period. The number of ending customers will be equal to the number of customers at the beginning of a period, plus any new customers that we are able to get through that period, minus any churned customers, or customers that decide not to be our customers and unsubscribe from our platform. So, number of new customers. Let's start from there. The number of new customers will be equal to the number of beginning customers that we have at the beginning of each period. And let's say that for the first month, we've had 1,000 customers, multiplied by a customer growth rate. Yeah? So let's say that we are able to grow our customer base by 10% every month. So on a monthly basis, we're growing our customer base by 10, and then on annual basis for the future years, we're going to grow by, let's say, 50%. So with those growth rates, we've calculated the number of new customers that we are able to get in each period. Now, the number of churned customers is going to be equal, again, to the number of ending customers that we have, multiplied by a churn rate, or percent of customers which will churn throughout each period. And let's say that 2% of our customers on a monthly basis are going to churn. And that on annual basis, about, let's say, 20% of customers are going to churn. Now, with those couple of inputs, we have calculated the number of churned customers. Now, what is left to do is define what is the percent of those total customers that we have that are active customers or buying on a regular basis. So we have in the first month 1,000 customers. Let's say that 40% of them will buy our services on a regular basis, on a monthly basis, and then on average, and then on the annual basis, let's say 90% of our customers are gonna purchase our products. Okay. Now, the last input is the number of orders per active customer. On a monthly basis, let's say from those that are active customers that actually buy our products, that they buy our product on average 2 times. And then on annual basis, from the 90% of customers which are actually active customers, let's say that they buy our products on average about 20 times. Now, with these inputs, we have calculated the total number of gross orders. Now let's get to the returned orders. The returned orders calculation is total gross orders multiplied by the percent of returns, or percent of the gross orders that are being returned by customers. Let's say that 5% of our orders are being returned. And with just that input, we've calculated the number of returned orders. The final input is the average cost, our average order value, or the price that the customer pays on average for each order. So let's say that on average, customers pay $100 per order. And with that, now we have calculated the total product sales revenue. We expect to have $82,000 of revenue in the first month, growing up to $191 in the last month of the first year, Then on annual basis, 1.5 million in the first year, 5 million and 7 million in the second and third year. So that's how we calculate our product sales revenue. Now let's move on to our shipping revenue. It's a very simple calculation here. It is the shipping revenue will calculate based on the total gross orders that we have for our business multiplied by the shipping revenue per order. Let's say that we charge customers $5 shipping cost for every order that we ship. With just that input, now we have calculated the total shipping revenue. So the total revenues for our e-commerce business are now calculated: 1.6 million in total in year one, 5.8 million in year two, and 7.6 million in year three. And that's it. As simple as that, we have calculated the total revenues for our e-commerce business.